Okay, delighted to say back on the channel today is Mr. Patrick O'Flynn on the day of the publication of the Sue Gray report, something we've seen some aspects of the media, some in the media absolutely obsess over. Patrick, what is your initial reaction to this today?
I think this is the sort of, I won't say the second win in a row for Boris Johnson, but it's the second sort of key hurdle that hasn't completely tripped him up. If you think the Metropolitan Police concluding with just that one fixed penalty notice for a very innocuous and boring meeting gathering in the cabinet room with a few curly sandwiches, that he didn't get done for anything else. The Sue Gray report doesn't really add a lot to our sum of knowledge. There is no single damning smoking gun line about the Prime Minister knowing there was parties and claiming that there weren't. So it looks to me like the final hurdle being the Privileges Committee inquiry about whether he knowingly lied to Parliament. It seems inconceivable that the Conservative majority on that committee could find that against him. If you think back as well, since early February when he was in deepest trouble, Rishi Sunak has completely blown up. So there's no leaver in waiting for Tory MPs who might be thought to do better. And Keir Starmer is under police investigation himself. So I think it's like a First World War trench warfare. The whole thing's been fought to a standstill. Everyone knows what they think, and I can't see a knockout blow.
I mean, look, there's no doubt there is some bad stuff in here. For instance, we saw the PM talk about personally apologising to security and cleaning staff at Number 10. Anyone who's rude to them or left a mess will have to apologise in person as well. But is it fair to say overall, Patrick, that this has all been, yet again, a media bubble that's massively overhyped this?
I think so. I mean, it shouldn't come as great surprise to anyone that the maverick Boris Johnson didn't run, the tightest of ships when it comes to following the rules. But the idea that some kind of legal processes can get rid of a prime minister over the heads of the public, this is what the Remainer establishment has done for years. I mean, it tried it over the prorogation row. It tried it over Brexit in general to force out the Prime Minister. It tried to block a general election, which Boris Johnson won. And Keir Starmer today still hadn't got the guts to stand up and say, let the people decide. There's some big stuff happened. Let's have a general election, even though he's actually ahead in the polls at the moment. So, Starmer, the lawyer, and all his ilk seem to think that there's a way of lawyers forcing the removal of a democratically elected prime minister, who came into office with a big mandate. And I think that just makes them look out of touch and aloof, quite frankly.